The mid-morning shooting on North Front Street is disturbing in more ways than one. Just a stone's throw away from a schoolyard where hundreds of children were at play and at the intersection of one of the busiest areas of the downtown area, the broad daylight gunplay was the result of a robbery at a nearby gift shop. Police press officer Fitzroy Yearwood spoke with reporters, even while scenes of crime technicians were processing the area.
At 11:15, the Accent gift shop, two gunmen entered and were committing a robbery. But one of the customers in the gift shop ran out, and one of the gunmen tried to remove his firearm from the waist and apparently shot himself in the process.
That fumble by the alleged robber was the beginning of the urban terror on North Front Street this morning. Yearwood says that police officers responding to reports of the robbery came face to face with the alleged robbers, and that was when hot lead started flying on North Front Street.
And shootout ensued between the would-be robbers and the police, where one of them that was firing after the police was injured by that police actually, and his name is Louis Caceres, 24-year-old of a Belize City address.
Yearwood says that the other robber is a 17-year-old minor who also received gunshot wounds. Although he could not say which of the robbers was hit by a policeman's bullet, Yearwood says that both men were taken to the KHMH on the police guard.
One shot himself while trying to retrieve his firearm from the waist, and the other was shot by police.
Which one shot himself? Which one was shot by police?
Well, I cannot ascertain as yet. I'm on my way to the hospital actually, but one thing I can tell you about both men were shot. Both men received gunshots and they are being treated. I will differentiate and tell you who was shot by the police and who shot himself a little later on.
At the scene, the officers found the robbers' means of transportation, which they obviously did not get to use.
If you look on the pavement over there, you can see their bicycles. These bicycles were used by the robbers.
Where did the actual shooting take place, outside or inside the store?
One shot himself inside the store actually, and then the other one ran out the store, firing after the customer that left the store. At the same time, the police came around the corner responding to a call. They got a call about the robbery, and they opened fire at that time at the police officers, and the police returned fire, hitting him over by not too far from Bottom Dollar, and then he ran over the bridge where he was shot again, and then is where he actually fell.
Yearwood says that initial investigations indicate that the robbers did get their hands on some money, but they did not get away with any of it as they were interrupted. It's an interruption which the police say they will continue to make in order to keep the criminals in check and make it easier for the rest of us to live normal lives.
Our job is to protect life and property. These criminals will stop at nothing, and the police will respond. We will respond. By any necessary means, we will respond. Our job is to protect the innocent, not the criminals. If they continue like this, we have to respond appropriately. We cannot come with a baton and ask a gunman to put down a gun. It's not appropriate. All right? So we have to respond in whatever form we have to. Okay?
Whether a lucky break for the police or something else, the outcome of this morning's robbery on North Front Street could have been much worse.
Criminals are choosing their targets. We cannot choose their targets. We are trying to stop them. Luckily, we managed to stop them this time. We are trying to encourage the public more and more to help us, man. I mean, call the police. Let us know what is happening. We cannot stop broad daylight robbers. We have police officers all over the place, but the criminals are daring. And if they keep committing themselves, the best we can do is try to respond to it. And in this case, our response was great because we end up stopping the robbery.